Something that I quickly wanted to talk about today was something I don't see people abusing enough that is actually very overpowered in comparison to what the default everyone usually uses on their rocket launcher. Obviously, Apex and Cold Comfort are the best launchers in the game, with Hothead still being very good with Clown Cartridge and whatnot, and Cold Comfort also being good with its Origin trait and Envious Assassin, a lot of burst damage, and Apex having every damage perk you could ever ask for on a launcher with Reconstruction and Slideways is also a good perk to have. But the reason I made this video is I want to talk about a perk that I don't see hardly anyone using currently, and you should be abusing it every chance that you get. So I'll go ahead and do the comparison between the two now. The main default one that's up first, which is obviously bait and switch. So everyone knows what bait and switch is. It is the standard on top of rocket launchers. It's very easy to proc. It's a good default perk to have. Assuming you have ammo in both of your weapons, you'll never have any trouble proccing this perk. It also has one of the highest damage buffs in the game at 35%, lasting for 10 seconds. But as you can see, the enhanced version here, it doesn't really go up that much more of a difference. It's the same damage buff, you only get an extra second. Most of the time that doesn't matter, you're dumping all your rockets anyway. So the enhanced version doesn't make too much of a difference. But now the perk that I think everyone should be abusing more often, that I don't see as much, as the enhanced version of this perk is insane to say the least, and that perk is Surrounded. Surrounded is absolutely ridiculous. It is the highest damage buff in the game that you can get on a gun, 40% damage increase, 35 for launchers on the explode damage, and 40 for the impact, and also increases the damage for Wolfpack rounds, which we know is mandatory to use Gallahorn anytime we're using rockets for DPS. But the enhanced version is what I really want to talk about today. The percentage numbers that comes off the enhanced version are insane. 47% impact damage on launchers, 41% on the explode damage, and 41% on the Wolfpack rounds. The 47 is 12% more than what we can get off bait and switch, so assuming you can have Surrounded proc the whole time, the damage increase is so substantial, it's stupid not to use Enhanced Surrounded Launcher anytime that you can for any activity that allows it. So that was a little PSA that I wanted to make today about Enhanced Surrounded. I don't see that many people abusing it. It's just a reminder to you guys that anytime that you can, you should be abusing it. The damage buff is just substantially better. It's so incredibly easy to craft. If you don't know how to craft it, I'll leave a link in the description, also an up next on how to farm that when it comes back in the next 4 to 5 weeks. And once again, if that helped you guys, like, subscribe, it's greatly appreciated, and y'all have a good day.